Hi, I'm Angelique. Today's a little different because instead of me telling you why our strategic sourcing and contracting certification is so powerful, I get to hear from someone who's actually taken it and put it into action. The success of my students is very important to me personally, but also real world stories are the best proof. So here with me today is Lenny Wolf, one of my wonderful students. And Lenny, can you say where you work and what you do? Like, what's your title?
Sure. So I work for Mount Sinai Healthcare System over in New York City. I'm a senior sourcing lead for PeriApp and CVAR. I oversee all the contracting, the pricing negotiations for these areas, and I'm responsible for about 7 facilities overall.
Wow. And Mount Sinai is really huge. So that's amazing, Lenny. And I'm just super excited that you took this course, but just kind of want to know a couple things. Like, why did you decide to take the strategic sourcing and contracting certification program?
So honestly, I just wanted to strengthen the sourcing and contracting side of my role. I've picked up a lot on the job, but I wanted something more structured that could give me a broader perspective of the new tools.
Oh, wonderful. What was like the biggest insight or skill you gained from the program?
So for me, it was learning to think more in terms of the total value and not just the price. The program really pushed me to look at the long-term impact, supplier performance and risk, and not just what's the cheapest option.
Well, and as we're trying to look at total cost of ownership moving forward with value-based care model, that is super important. So I'm glad that you really gained some insight on that. How has the certification changed the way you approach sourcing and contracting at work today?
So I'm way more strategic right now. Instead of focusing on getting the contract signed, I'm stepping back and asking like, how does this align with our goals, right? Like, what are the risks or opportunities that we're missing with these agreements?
That's amazing because I'm constantly telling all of my students, you've got to move from transactional to strategic. And if there's a C-suite person out there listening to this, it's super important to realize that your supply chain team can be very strategic and help with cost containment and other quality issues going on in the health system. And these programs really help with it. So, Lenny, can you share a quick example of something that you've already done differently because of what you learned through the program?
Absolutely. So I had a contract renewal recently, and instead of just negotiating the price, right, and the shipping terms, whatever, well, I also added in the service, right, the level of expectations and the performance measures for the vendor. And this came right out of what I've learned with you, Angelique, and this has already helped me like to manage this supplier better.
And honestly, when I tell my students that strategic partnership that you build with your vendor is very important to get deeper into the relationship, the quality of the products that you're purchasing, and then the outcome of that is cost. So I'm so glad that that was something that you really learned from the program. How did this program compare to other industry training or certifications you've seen or maybe even taken in the past?
So I mean, first of all, like this is extremely like healthcare oriented, right? And this program is way more practical, right? Like a lot of the programs may be heavy on theory, but this one tied everything together to like real life situations. Like I could literally take the materials I learned and use it like 1 week and use it next week. And that's what I've pretty much done.
That's amazing. Because when I was thinking about building this program, I searched and searched other programs out there, and a lot is just regular supply chain 101 for manufacturing, retail, and I wanted that deep healthcare supply chain training out there. So I think that that's super important. So finally, Lenny, what would you say to someone considering investing in this certification program?
I would say just go for it, right? Like it's not just a resume booster. You actually walk away with the tools and approaches you can use right away. Like it's totally worth it.
Thank you, Lenny, for your time. I appreciate you so much. You are a wonderful student, and I just really appreciate you being here with me today.
No, it's been a pleasure. Thank you, Angela.
Thank you.